Woody Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for One Punch Man chapter 211. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my naughty kitty over there, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content. Because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, or for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, which we do have the first and fifth episodes available for free on Patreon. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked fall anime season coming to a close and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So last chapter we saw how Void met Blast and how they became bros, and there was the question if they were really bros or not, but Blast did say that that Void is a bad liar. And we also found out that Void is Blue's uncle. I did not expect that. That was kind of a twist, because his sister married Blast. And then we had the question, well, was that relationship even real? Was that love even real? And it seemed like it was, at least for me. But where we're continuing off with is how Void ended up turning. So let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this month. And, of course, the title page says Merry Christmas. And in my case, because I'm a Jew, Happy Hanukkah. And yesterday was the first night of Hanukkah, so it's Merry Christmaka. But anyways, this chapter is titled Plan. A noble mission? The role of a ninja, more than that, their politics, is based on the premise of mistrust and division among humans. Oh God, don't get me started on that. The amount of stupidity I've had to deal with over the past, few weeks is just another level. And yeah, it revolves around censorship. I'm going to have to do a video about that. Oh my God. If all consciousness were fused into one, distrust and conflict would cease to exist. So would free will. We are part of a grand plan to make such a world a reality. Voice like, what the fuck? Haven't you ever questioned it, elder brother? This world filled with nothing but distrust and conflict? Doubts or ideals are unnecessary in a ninja. We simply analyze reality and always choose the optimal solution. This is reality too. It's the cube. Now, will you make this choice along with us, elder brother? This kind of convinces me that Luna, how she was killed by Blast, that she touched the cube and turned. I'm really convinced of that. I really hope I'm right about that. Because if that was the case, that would make the whole situation even more tragic. Oh God, that would. Oh God, and it would very much be like Amane's situation in Sakamoto Days. Oh, it totally would. Oh God, please tell me that is the case. I really hope that is the case with Luna getting corrupted by God and getting monsterfied/beastified because of the cube. Oh God, please tell me that's the case. I would love it so much if that was the case. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. If this kind of confirms that. I know it because of what we saw with Flashy Flash it probably doesn't, but I really feel like I really feel like it does in a way here, but God, I really hope I'm right. I really do. Anyways, a world without distrust or conflict. Could such a thing truly exist? No, it could never exist. Oh, here we go. The two caught glimpses of each other's memories. Were those Void's memories? Could this be an effect of teleportation? Probably. Oops. Blast you, bastard. So you know about the scheme my sister and I had. Ooh, so he knew the whole time. And what's so surprising about that? So he knew so this does confirm that he knew the entire time. So knowing this, does this mean that the relationship that Blast and Luna had was real? I really do. I think it was real. I could see through lies. I like strong people. Maya did too. That's all there is to it. Petty tricks and conspiracy are trivial matters. More importantly, isn't there a pressing reason why you need to shut me up quickly? Indeed, letting you leave here alive is no longer an option. Yeah, Blast saying this, yeah, I think that really does confirm that what he and Maya had was real. I do. Well, Luna in Void's case. But still, I think this does confirm that what he and Maya had was real. And that makes me happy, because if what they had was a lie, that would have really pissed me off. Oh, God, it really would have. But, so, the situation isn't as bad. It's, so far, as far as we know, it isn't as bad as Amane in Sakamoto Days. But it still could be as bad as Amane and Sakamoto Days if Maya did touch the cube and beastified. I really want it to be the case. But the other part of me is like, no, I don't want it to be the case. But also, Murata, this art is fabulous. Ooh! Void had a secret. At that time, this panel is great. Void, who had absorbed the power that leaked from Garo, regained self-consciousness and made a decision. He would pretend to remain under God's control. The Garo factor! He would pretend to remain under God's control, defeat the heroes, and use the cube to increase the number of avatars as much as possible. And in the end, he would exchange his own life to divide all of his powers among them. The power that opposes God that he took over from Garo. What? Oh my God, hold on. Let me point out this page here. Page 13. And I would say page 12 through page 14 is beautiful. Okay, let me read this whole thing again. Read the whole thing in full. But God, this is gorgeous. Like, this is what I expect from Murata. Void had a secret. At that time, Void, who had absorbed the power that leaked from Garo, regained self-consciousness and made a decision. He would pretend to remain under God's control, defeat the heroes, and use the cube to increase the number of avatars as much as possible. And in the end, he would exchange his own life to divide all of his power among them, the power that opposes God that he took over from Garo. Oh, God, this is so beautiful. And use them to defeat God. This is fucking stunning. Page 14 is stunning. Oh my God. Seeing the heavens like part and seeing God here, freaking gorgeous. Oh, and then the top part of page 15. Oh, that was his plan. That was his plan to do that. But is it going to work? And also, if this is the case, will this replace the scrolls? That's a great question. Is this what Void's plan is? Is this going to replace the ninja scrolls? Because if this does replace the ninja scrolls, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. But the other part of me is like, I really hope I really hope some of his power does go to Blue. I really want to see that in particular. I really, really do. Some of his power should go to his freaking nephew. But it looks like it's not. It looks like it's going to, like, going to the squad. But God, but I don't know how I feel, but it doesn't, I don't think this is going to replace the, I'm torn on this. I feel like this is not, I really don't want this to replace the scrolls. I really don't. I'm really hoping that that Saitama is gonna bring the scrolls still. I really do, because I really want to see Flashy Flash and Speed of Sound Sonic get the scrolls. I do. I also would like to see Empty Void give some of his power to Flashy Flash, Speed of Sound Sonic, and I also would like to see him give some of his power to Blue. Because that's his damn nephew. It would be so wrong for him to not give some of his power to Blue. I feel like that's going to be the case. I don't think he's going to give any of his power to Blue. And that really fucking sucks. Ugh. I'm really curious what you guys think about this. What do you think about what we're getting with Void here? I'm really, really torn. I hope that next chapter we do get to see something with Blue. Like Blue feeling the power from his uncle. I'd like to see that. Like before Void dies, I'd like to see like his spirit or whatever just visit Blue and be like, yeah, he looks like his mama or something. I just want to see that. I want to see that he's all grown up, or him say that, yeah, he's all grown up and all that shit. Like, I know it'd be cheesy, but I'd like to see something like that. And then him give Blue a little bit of his power. But the other thing that could be done with this too is that in the webcomic, something that we've been trying to figure out, and I think all of us have been trying to figure, or a majority of us have been trying to figure out, is Endgame is going to be God. And we've seen, this is why I'm just like, yeah, Flashy Flash has got to get some of this power, and I'd like to see Speed of Sound Sonic get some of this power too. Because it would confirm that in terms of after, the robot invasion is destroyed that and stopped, that they're going to go fight God, and God will be Endgame. And we know that, like, we know Tatsumaki is part of that group. We know Flashy Flash is going to be part of that group. We know obviously Saitama is going to be part of that group. We know that Ame Mask, well, at least I thought Ame Mask, I think Ame Mask is still going to be part of that group. I don't know for sure if Genos is going to be part of that group for sure or not. That's one thing I'm not sure about. That's the one mystery, is if Genos is going to be part of that group. But, and obviously Blast is. So that's why I'm like, huh. And Saitama don't need any of this power. Nah, he don't need any more power than he has. He has plenty of power. So I gotta wonder, to foreshadow what's going to happen later on, if we're going to see some of Void's power go to Ame Mask, go to Tatsumaki, obviously go to Flashy Flash, and maybe even more go to Blast. I think it would be poetic if some of it went to Blast, because that's, his brother-in-law. So I think it make sense if that would be the case. That's why I'm like, I want to see some of it go to Blue, because I do want Blue to fight alongside Blast, and it would be a really cool father-son thing. I do want to see that. But I'm very curious what you think. Do you think that this situation here, like whoever gets some of Void's power, it will confirm the final team against God? And yeah, Garo's got to be part of it too. Garo's got to get some of this power. I'd love to see. Oh God, please tell me Garo's going to get some of this power as well, because Garo needs to be part of this final fight against God. I will hate life if he is not part of this final fight against God. He needs to be. But what do you guys think? This is if this power is going to foreshadow like the final group to go up against God. I really hope Blue is part of it too, as I said. But man, but what do you think? Do you think that this is replacing the Ninja Scrolls, which again, I hope it's not the case. I really, really hope we still get the Ninja Scrolls on top of this. I think that would be sick. That because then you'd still have the ninja, obviously the ninja aspect on top of this power. That would be sick as hell. And also, do you think that Void's power that's being spread out is going to determine the final group that we're going to see in the webcomic, as well as obviously here? And do you think that it's going to be Speed of Sound Sonic, Flashy Flash, I don't know, like Tatsumaki, On My Mask, and obviously Blast and Blue? I really, and Garo too, but I really want to see him pay before he dies. I really want to see like his spirit go pay a visit to Blue, and I'm going to see him present his power to Blue too. I really, really want to see that. It just would feel so poetic, and so, I know it would be cheesy, but it would just be like, it'd be such a beautiful thing. I just need to see that in my life. I do. Or do you think it's just going to be all given to like Blast Crew and whatnot? I really hope that isn't the case. I really, really hope that isn't. God, I really hope that isn't. Because that would fucking suck. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And, or the other thing is, and because of the pacing of this chapter here, do you think that this is going to get redrawn to be something different? Because we've seen this kind of thing before with Garo, with the Garo fight against Saitama. That is a possibility as well. And I know some people are probably going to be pissed about Empty Void just being evil. And there's one other thing too. Is God's ability, because we saw it with Garo, remember? God's ability to just take the power back. Do you think Void's gonna his plan's gonna succeed before God takes the power back? That's a really, really great question. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. I do think, in my opinion, I think this chapter is going to get redrawn. And if we don't, especially if we don't get to see like a moment with Void and Blue before, because obviously Void's gonna die, but before Void dies, if we don't see him see Blue before he dies, this is definitely gonna get redrawn. This totally will. The other thing I would like to see is the memories from Void's perspective, because I thought that was kind of weird that we only saw it from Blast's perspective. Why not see it from Void's perspective too? Void's perspective of Blast memories. I think that's very odd. I think it's kind of important to have both sides of the story, and because if we saw what happened from Blast's perspective, we would, one, know what happened to Maya, and it would make even more sense about everything. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more One Punch Man content. If you wish, you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!